I can cast it instantaneously. Oh no, Changqing! You poor thing. Okay, let's go resurrect him. Xiao's not a plant name. I'm not sure what the origins of that name is either. I'm not very familiar with plants. I'm the worst person to talk about plants. Okay, let's go. Resurrection. Yes, you need this. I'm gonna go ahead and get him back up to speed. Okay, he's got full. Okay, your job, give her spiritual power back. So you just gotta watch out. These guys do hit pretty hard as you go. This is, and I'm 3 or 4 levels ahead of where I would be. So true fire. They're still giving me trouble at this point in time. So let's also buff defense. Yeah, poor Changqing's getting the brunt of it. She does have a move. We'll use Heavenly Thunder, which you should have at this point in time. Oh. Wow, it does hit 600. That's pretty nice. And I'll use Tornado. True Fire. And heal up, please. With using Heaven brings forth the goo. Ow. Heavenly Thunder, or I could do this. Alright. I'm going to cheat and use a technique you might not already have at this point in time, which is called the Thunder Moves the 9 Heavens. 500. Not bad. I'm just making sure we're all good here. We can use this. Okay. Wait. Anyway, at this point you should have had this spell. The raining rocks. But no. Anyway, once again, true fire should take care of these guys. I should probably just. And you probably, I think at this point I had this spell. You can see some extra spells I'm normally not supposed to have. I'll just use that to finish the job. Alright, 1 down. 2 to go. Cancel. Don't want to cast that thing in the back. This isn't that hard a fight, you just gotta keep everyone nice and healed. I'll use the tornado. Yeah, we could probably just I think he's probably more effective just attacking. Changqing is more of a physical character. You're not gonna get this shot off. Wow. Heal up, please. Nice. That heal spell is so useful. Alright, use the tornado. It's stronger than any spell it's stronger than his regular sword staff. You, on the other hand, can just start with 240. It's just as effective. And you can use this. You might have this spell. The Heavenly Thunder breaks the peaks. 634. So I am hitting harder than I normally would. So this fight would take a lot longer. Alright. I think regular attack should do it. He's very slow, as you noticed, but he does hit really hard. Yeah, look at that. That will hurt pretty hard if you're not careful. Alright. And Changqing can finish the job. Bam. And that's how you beat that boss. You just gotta heal, and there's not really any techniques. Xue Jian grew to level 38. Xiao Kui grew to level 41. No, we're not actually this strong in this save, but level 35 for Changqing. I won't say why he's so much lower level. Anyway, we're back here again. Oh, we got the Dragon Spirit Stone. There isn't time. There will soon be soldiers and horses. Or like, there will soon be people, soldiers looking for you. Hold Hold still and don't move. If fate wills it, we will meet again in the world of humans. Hey, why don't you go with us? You should come with us. No, I am a god, and if I were to go together with you, no matter where, they would be able to find all of us. A winner is you. But then you... It's no... it's no problem. Oh, let's see. Hard. Let me say this again. It's alright. Let's see. At worst, I'll end up like him, and have to go through the cycle of rebirth. If I were to be able to become human, then there really wouldn't be anything bad about that. You must, you too must also be human, all right? I am a goddess. I get. Okay, fine. Technically, I am a goddess. I am a god. Yes, I am a goddess. I can't go. If I went with you guys, they'd find me. That's true. I spoke too quickly. Because also the one thing to note is that the reason I sometimes end up happening is because there's no female form. It's rare. Some words in Chinese don't have female form. That's more of a romance, a Western language, and even then, like English is actually pretty lenient on that. For people, there's not female and male forms for everything. Unlike Romance languages like French and Spanish, where certain words are female and male for no good reason whatsoever. But anyway. Anyway, let's keep moving on. Be good, alright? Yeah, basically. Wouldn't it be better if everyone were together? This world is so... so vast. Is there really no way we can make it so no one can find... so they can't find you? You have her by your side, and she has you by her side. That is my... this was my wish. The fact... seeing you one more time, my wish has been fulfilled. I have no regrets. And that's how you escaped. Oh, the red one's out. Oh, crew, why is the red one out? This is Shu Mountain. Oh. So, the power of a god truly is remarkable. They even managed to save us the trouble of walking that long path. Walking the long way. Be a good girl, alright. Oh. Yeah, or like... yeah, really! It's truly great. Or like, yeah. But... she... Let's see. The living things in all six realms are all subject to fate. We must... there's no need for us to worry more about it. Her wish has been fulfilled. Even though her life had even though her life was without romance. Let's see. Entering the cycle of rebirth, I'm afraid, is probably the best outcome. Entering the cycle of rebirth? Well, but she won't be the... Let's see, how do I say this? But things won't be the same, and people won't be this. anyone entering the cycle that's how do I say this? Entering the cycle of rebirth, but things don't end up being the same, and people don't end up being the same. Do you really think it's better for her? She has no more desires. Oh, right, I did the same mistake as last time. She had no more desires. Sorry, I'm apologize. So basically, he said like, well, her wish has been fulfilled. She no longer has she has no desires left in her life. So she has no regrets, basically. Sorry, apologize. It was not the... I forgot that Chengyu is... That's what that Chengyu means. Oh, well... The big picture... the big picture is complicated. Perhaps we should first report about the wind elemental pearl to the leader. Xiao Kui is in red form right now. Oh, he's gonna be particularly huh? Xuejian, what's wrong? What's up with you? Oh. How do I say this? Leave me alone. I'm not human. I'm not even anything. Why are you what are you doing still being together with me? It's second choice. What difference does it make? Isn't Xiao Kui the same? She's her and I'm me. You could choose she is nothing, or she's like unidentified. She's not an FOE, that's for sure. Oh, sorry, I used the Etrian Odyssey term. No, FOE is just a super strong monster in Etrian Odyssey and other. She's a shadow. She's a nobody. Anyway, that's also a Kingdom Hearts reference, but I won't say why. Anyway, so here's the three choices we're presented with. We could either say, I understand the first choice is, I understand your feeling, Xuejian. The second one is like, I don't feel like there's any difference. And the third one is just ... So chat, which one should we use? I'm going for the second one. Which is unidentifiable. Of course, the second one is the one that makes sense. But unless you guys have some other... Did someone have a different choice they wanted to make? Also, I'm going... Unidentified angry girl. Sorry, just making sure I'm not... So I'm gonna go for the second choice. Because why not? Let's just move things along. I don't feel there's anything different. I don't feel that there's any difference. Of course it's different. At least she's been alive once, but I don't even know if I've even been alive at all. All I am is a puppet that can smile. Is some wooden puppet that can smile and talk. 54. Me gusta tu. No. Anyway, that would make no sense because Spanish doesn't work in this world. How could you say that? I don't care what you are. All I know is that you're Xuejian. The Xuejian that I like. No, don't cover me anymore. Do you like me like some kind, like a sword or a piece of jade? Ouch. It's probably like those treasures you hide away. You like all of them. Or like just like those treasures you hide away. You like all of them. No, of course not. I like you. I want you to, and I want you to be happy. And I hope that one day you'll like me. Even the, it'd be fine if it were just a little. Let's see. Do you really think it's the same as as liking those other things? Other things. A thing like me. Let's see. Oh, I see. Or collect. Yeah, sorry. I forget that. Yes, I was like 藏起来的藏, which means to hide away something, but 收藏 means to collect. So sorry about that. I read that a little too quickly. Anyway, other things, a thing like me, is in the end I'm just a thing after all. Or basically she says like, no matter what you say, I'm all I am is a thing. Who cares? You're 血剑. You're the 血剑 that I like. Remember, you're not a thing. You are who you choose to be, so choose. Okay, no, sorry, I had to make that quote. But that's from the Iron Giant, and I won't say the context of that quote. I did make that same reference last time. What are you saying? You're the one who's not a thing. Right. I said something wrong. Right. You 不是东西, yes. You're so worthless. Yes, I know. She's technically saying you're the worthless one, but in this case, she's kind of making a double joke in that she's been talking about things the whole time. Anyway, I know. That's why I had to translate it. It's one of those weird things. You have to translate it literally, because if you don't, people will lose the context. You're the one who's worthless. I'm like, the English speaker is like, what? I don't get it. So this is one where you might have to translate literally, but it does mean that the double joke is missing. I know. Language differences. This is why localization is never perfect. You have to make compromises. Anyway. Right. I said something wrong. You're... Alright. You don't have to say anymore. What... I understand what you're trying to say. She seems a lot happier after that. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a... Huh. Oh, man. The red one's here. Oh, crap. Nobody likes the red one. What do you have to be sad for? Oh, jeez. Are you just shedding those crocodile tears for sympathy? Yes, we have to explain it, the Chinese jokes. But I was like, if I had to localize the game, oh gosh, that would be no fun. You'd probably have to put a translator's note, because you couldn't do it. Anyway, let's keep going on. It's not really important. Think about that, that Xi Yao. For your sake, she didn't... For your own sake, for your sake, she decided... how do I say this? She refused everything. And now she's... And when she went to the lower realm, we don't... Oh, I see. And now that she's been banished to the lower realm, who knows what she'll rebirth, what kind of thing she'll rebirth into. If you cry, don't you think she's died? Let's see. Don't you think she's died? She would have died in vain? If she's captured by those people, what will happen to her? From what it sounds... Oops, too high. From what it sounds like... Oh, I see. From what it sounds like, she'll end up having to rebirth into a human. Well, I need to calm. Chu Sung is, let's see. She might not necessarily be a person. She could end up being a beast or some kind of flower or grass or a monster. No matter what. Oh, wow. No matter what it is, I'm sure it's still better than something like... I'm sure it's a lot better than being something like me. Yeah, Chu Sung is like a a domesticated animal. Yes, that's true too. We'll use beast, but it is true because there's another word that could mean beast. Anyway, it's basically you could end up being not a farm animal because you could be a domesticated animal, but not necessarily be on a farm. I like how there's a word for Anyway, let's keep going. Anyway, that's not very important. You're talking crap. She clearly likes Jing Tian, but she still let you have him. You unsatisfied idiot. If I were her, I would have stolen your body to become a human. That way, let's see. That way the God realm couldn't do anything to her. Let's see. In any case, you're just someone who has no soul. I have no soul. Right. That's right. If you don't want to live, anymore, then you should let me have your body. Even though you're not particularly pretty. But I can deal with it. How about it? That's so... Well... Perhaps that's for the best. It would save me a lot of headache. Alright. Well, since you've promised, well then hurry up. Don't just hesitate anymore. Oh, let's see. How do let me drink? No, that's not right. Give me a second. Well, don't just hesitate and stand there and not do it. Hey, stop joking around about that. I'm being sincere, truthful, and she promised too. How could this be How could this be joking? All right, Chang Xing's like, okay, guys, stop messing around. Let's see. Give me a sec. All right, you can stop talking and let's go. We have to hurry and give the report to the leader. Tanya's like, okay, guys, no brass tacks. Okay, well, here we are again. I believe this is where that broadcast ended. Oh no, not going there. We would go, actually this is Shu Mount. Yeah, here you would have to go to the Pavilion of Infinity to continue. But at this point, we might as well stop for this broadcast. Oh man, it still ended up taking 1 hour and 54 minutes. We could, let's see. What do you guys think? Should we do 20 minutes of that other dungeon? We could go into... Okay, guys, so this means that we're going to end this broadcast. I'm going to switch over to... We're going to switch over to the Rio save and continue from there. It's a dungeon anyway, so... Anyway, I'm going to end this spell. And so, like, from here on, just what will happen after we give the Wind Elemental Pearl? Will Xue Jian be able to accept the reality of who she is? What's going to happen? Who will... And, yeah. The Sword of Felling Demons fell into the human realm. Maybe we can find it? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna end this particular stream right here. And I'm going to go ahead and load the new dungeon. So, anyway, for anyone who's watching the not restore dungeon. What is it called again? This this flashback dungeon. I'm going to go. Thank you all for watching. So I'm going to change right now. So it's called Exit the Game and leave the game. So I'm going to change this.